how do I invest in online currency trading? Not for everybody, but for some of you now, you're open and you're saying, okay, so how do I invest? There are two ways to invest. Number one, which is always the best. Pay the price and learn. You are not so dull. There is nothing that cannot be learned. See, there's nothing called secret. There are only privileged informations. Are you listening to me? If you see people successful today, it's because they know something that you probably do not know. Are you listening to me? I wasn't born like this. None of me tell you something. We have lost millions and millions and millions of naira trading forex. So it's not a new thing. That's why I told you the law of persistence. You must persist. As a matter of fact, let me tell you something. I didn't know anything about currency trading and about forex. I was sleeping one time, and then the Spirit of God woke me and he said, learn forex. I will never forget it. That was what made me to begin to learn the voice of God.
There was something Apst Joshua Selman told us when he was training us in 2010.
Okay, so you were trained by Apostle Johnson Selman.
Joshua Selman.
Joshua Selman.
Yes. There was something he said, and I will never forget. Okay.
Let me understand. Did he train you in ministry, or he trained you in forex trading?
Yes, I'm talking about forex. I'm talking about forex. Right? I'm talking about forex because he said, count your loss as part of your school fees. If you want to stay long in the game. He said, count your losses as part of your school fees. Because the market will pay you back in folds when you master it. So the money you lost to influencer or lifestyle or false people, right? Scammers, just count it as part of your school fees in your journey.
Wow.
Until you have that mindset, you will keep restraining yourself from opening yourself to opportunities and possibilities that can change your trading life. So it is important for we to know that as beginners, because you should buy an access to a mentor. This will help you. If not, the cost of being a bad trader is more expensive than the cost you're avoiding. You took $1,000 to the market because you don't want to pay somebody $500. Now the market took it from you. Remember, they told you the forex market took you. No, I want to say it. Your broker took it. I'm not saying that your broker stole it from you. He legally took it covered by an institution and by regulators. And that is what we call the B book, the DEX dealers.
This table you are shaking.
Yeah, so it goes to somebody. Now you need to remember that because you are fighting against organized system. And this is really an organized system.
What this man just said is the gospel truth. It is easier to achieve success by following the footsteps of someone who has already walked his way to success. It is easier to achieve profitability in trading by following the footsteps of someone who has already become profitable in the game. So my advice to you today is look for someone who you trust, who you feel he has a good track record, that you have studied and understood that truly this person has a good track record and his strategy is profitable. Contact him and ask him for mentorship. If you have $500, do not use it to fund the account. You have $200, do not use it to fund the account. Take a fraction of it and beg the person to mentor you, to teach you his strategy until you become profitable. Because for you to be struggling and the person to be profitable, it means there is something the person knows and has mastered that you do not know. So ask someone for mentorship. Go through my videos. If you like the way I trade, contact me for mentorship. My Telegram link is in the description box down below this video. But if you do not like the way I trade or you are not confident in me, look for someone else. However, make sure you invest in knowledge, because if you don't do that, 2025, you will still end up unprofitable. You will still end up unprofitable, and I do not want that for you. Therefore, I am advising you, and I'm encouraging you to invest in mentorship. Go for mentorship. Look for someone you trust and you have confidence in strategy. Contact him to teach you. Even if it's $50 you can offer, contact the person. Even if it's $100, whatever, contact the person. And if the person accepts, pay attention. Put down 2 to 3 months. Learn everything in details and practice.